31 pairs of spinal nerves. And this is one of the few skeletons that show them all. This is the C1 spinal nerve, and notice how it comes out above the atlas or the C1 vertebrae. This is the C2 spinal nerve, and it comes out above the axis or C2 vertebrae. That's the C3 spinal nerve. It comes out above C3 vertebrae. C4 spinal nerve comes out above C4 vertebrae. C5 spinal nerve comes out above C5. C6 comes out above C6. C7 comes out above the 7th cervical vertebrae. And C8 spinal nerve, right there. C8 spinal nerve comes out below the 7th cervical vertebrae. Now the next vertebrae is T1. And the next nerve to come out, T1 spinal nerve, comes out below T1. And here on down, all of the spinal nerves come out below their vertebrae. So T1 vertebrae, T1 spinal nerve. T2 vertebrae, T2 spinal nerve. T3 vertebrae, T3 spinal nerve. And that goes all the way down. T12 vertebrae, T12 spinal nerve. L1 vertebrae, L1 spinal nerve. L2, L2, L3, L3, L4, L4, L5, and down in here is L5. Same with the sacral. The sacrum is 5 fused bones, so S1 comes out below the S1, and so on and so forth. Keep going over here, and you can see that over here. You can count vertebrae in here, and the way you should orient yourself is realize that this is rib 1, and all the thoracic vertebrae are attached to a rib. So this is the end of rib 1, that's T1. This is rib 2, that's T2. So if this is T1, that's the T1 spinal nerve. And that's the C8 spinal nerve. C7 spinal nerve, C6, C5, C4, C3, C2, C1. And then you can do that down to T12. Here's the 12th rib, which makes that the 12th thoracic vertebrae. That's T12. Here's L1, there's L1, L2, L2, L3, L3, L4, L4, L5, L5. Here's S1. S1, S1 spinal nerve, S2, S2 spinal nerve, S3, S3, S4, S4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't see the 5 because of the way it concaves. You can't see the 5 there. However, here you can see all 5 nicely. This is S1. That's S1 spinal nerve, S2, S3, S4, S5. So on this model, you can see all 5 sacral spinal nerves really nicely. This is L5, therefore that's the L5 spinal nerve coming out below it. And there's one pair of coccygeal nerves, and it's this one here and this one here. They're on both sides of this phylum terminale.